yourself first, saying looks are everything. Think again. Today we're uncovering the unexpected truths about how women really react to attractive men and what really sparks their attention. Attraction is often far more complex than a mere physical appearance. Women tend to respond strongly to men who exhibit confidence, emotional intelligence, and a sense of presence. These qualities communicate reliability, maturity, and charisma, all traits that are subconsciously interpreted as markers of potential long-term partnership. Research shows that behavioral cues such as how a man interacts with others, his attentiveness, and the subtle way he carries himself often outweigh superficial looks when women assess initial attraction. This means that developing social awareness, confidence, and authenticity can drastically improve how women react to men perceived as attractive. Humor is one of the most underestimated yet powerful factors in attraction. Women often respond positively to men who can make them laugh, but it's not about delivering constant jokes. Timing, wit, and playful banter are what create emotional resonance. Shared laughter fosters comfort, reduces tension, and signals a social intelligence, all traits that women subconsciously find attractive. A man who can balance humor with genuine interest demonstrates versatility in personality, making him appear more approachable, confident, and memorable in women's eyes. Emotional stability is another critical factor that drives attraction. Women often notice how men respond under pressure or stress. Calmness, thoughtfulness, and self-control signal reliability and maturity, which are highly valued subconsciously. Emotional stability doesn't mean suppressing feelings, but managing them in ways that are authentic and constructive. Men who express emotions clearly without overreacting or dominating conversations create a sense of safety and trust. This emotional confidence often enhances perceived attractiveness and fosters deeper interest beyond initial physical appeal. Body language communicates far more than words alone. Women often pick up on subtle cues such as posture, gesture, and eye contact, leaning slightly forward while listening, mirroring movements, and maintaining open posture are nonverbal ways to convey attentiveness and rapport. Even the way a man walks or positions himself in social settings can influence perception. Subconscious signals like relaxed shoulders, steady eye contact, and purposeful movement enhance a presence, suggesting confidence, approachability, and attentiveness, all of which increase attractiveness without a signal word being spoken. Voice and speech patterns significantly influence how women perceive men. A calm, steady, and moderately deep tone is often interpreted as confident and assertive. Women respond positively to clarity in speech and natural modulation rather than monotone delivery or excessive filler words. Additionally, phrasing thoughts with curiosity, humor, or playful teasing can create emotional connection and intrigue. Combining a confident tone with meaningful, thoughtful content enhances both perceived intelligence and charisma, making men a more compelling in social and romantic contexts. Women subconsciously notice a social proof. How a man interacts with parents, colleagues, or strangers sends a subtle but powerful signals about his character. Observing kindness, respect, and the admiration of peers can increase perceived attractiveness. Social proof communicates that a man is respected, valued, and emotionally intelligent, traits women often associate with reliability and long-term compatibility. Demonstrating a genuine respect and social awareness can be far more effective than focusing solely on looks or superficial gestures when aiming to spark attraction. Make sure you watch till the end and hit subscribe because these insights could completely change the way you approach attraction. Intellectual connection plays a surprisingly strong role in attraction. Women often engage more deeply with men who stimulate their minds through curiosity, questions, and meaningful conversation, discussing interests, hobbies, or perspectives in ways that demonstrate thoughtfulness, fosters emotional connection, and lasting intrigue. Intellectual rapport suggests depth, creativity, and compatibility, enhancing both a short-term and long-term attraction. Men who balance insightfulness with active listening signal respect and genuine interest, qualities that women find highly appealing beyond a mere physical appearance. Genuine compliments can have a significant impact when delivered thoughtfully. Women tend to respond more positively to compliments that highlight personality traits, intelligence, or unique qualities rather than generic statements about appearance. Noticing specific behaviors, creativity, or effort communicates attentiveness and appreciation over time. Consistent recognition of what makes her unique builds trust, emotional intimacy, and rapport. Thoughtful compliments demonstrate social awareness and emotional intelligence, often increasing attraction in ways that superficial praise cannot match. Controlled vulnerability is a powerful tool for building connection. Women are often drawn to men who can express authentic feelings without seeking validation. Sharing personal experiences, challenges, or reflection in a composed manner signals self-awareness and emotional depth. When done appropriately, vulnerability conveys maturity, honesty, and the ability to navigate complex emotions. Women often respond subconsciously to this balance of strength and openness, seeing it as a marker of compatibility for emotional intimacy and long-term connection. Purpose and ambition contribute significantly to perceived attractiveness. Women notice men who have clear goals, demonstrate responsibility, and take initiative in life. Purposeful behavior suggests reliability, direction, and self-confidence. Displaying ambition doesn't require dominance or overconfidence, but rather the ability to articulate values, priorities, and long-term vision combined with empathy and respect. A man's drive and clarity of purpose can illustrate strong attraction and admiration, signaling both competence and approachability simultaneously. Eye contact is a surprisingly strong and often underestimated cue in attraction. Women interpret a sustained general eye contact as a sign of interest, confidence, and attentiveness. The way a man looks at a woman can create a sense of connection even before words are exchanged. Too little eye contact may signal disinterest or insecurity, while overdoing it can fuel intimacy. Mastering a subtle, meaningful eye contact fosters comfort, emotional resonance, and curiosity, all of which strengthen women's reactions toward men they find attractive. Small gestures of attentiveness can dramatically impact a perception. Acts such as remembering details of past conversations, noticing changes in mood, or offering thoughtful actions signal care and attentiveness. Women often respond subconsciously to these cues because they communicate genuine interest and social awareness. A small, consistent behavior demonstrates reliability and attentiveness, qualities that subconsciously boost a perceived attractiveness and emotional connection without requiring grand or dramatic displays. Shared laughter and inside jokes create emotional intimacy quickly. Women often respond positively to men who can develop playful, personalized connection through humor. These moments foster a sense of closeness and exclusivity, strengthening relational bond. Humor that aligns with shared experiences signals social intelligence, creativity, and empathy beyond intimate interaction. Laughter and playfulness can build lasting rapport and comfort, highlighting the importance of personality and emotional presence in addition to physical appeal. Respectful teasing, when done thoughtfully, can enhance attraction. Women often respond well to playful banter that challenges gently without crossing boundaries. This type of interaction communicates confidence, social awareness, and a light-hearted approach to relationships. Teasing must be balanced with genuine respect and attentiveness to emotional cues. Properly executed, it can spark curiosity and engagement while fostering a sense of connection and compatibility. Observing a man's reactions to others can subtly influence attraction. Women often notice how men treat strangers, serve staff or friends, kindness, patience, and respect toward others indicate empathy and character. These behaviors, often overlooked, can enhance perceived attractiveness significantly. Women subconsciously interpret social awareness and fairness as indicators of maturity, stability, and long-term suitability, reinforcing interest beyond physical traits alone. The ability to adapt to social situations signals intelligence and emotional competence. Women respond to men who demonstrate flexibility, composure, and the capacity to navigate diverse social settings gracefully. Adaptability communicates confidence and resourcefulness, suggesting a man can handle challenges without losing composure. Emotional agility combined with authenticity enhances perceived attractiveness and creates a sense of reliability that women subconsciously value. Nonverbal mirroring fosters subconscious rapport. Women often respond positively when a man subtly mirrors their gestures, tone, or posture. This behavior creates a sense of alignment and comfort, signaling attentiveness and compatibility. Mirroring should be natural rather than forced. When executed effectively, it strengthens emotional connection and conveys subconscious understanding, enhancing attraction while reinforcing feelings of familiarity and safety. A sense of mystery or restraint can increase interest. Women often find men intriguing when they balance openness with a selective disclosure. Sharing meaningful details without oversharing creates curiosity and encourages engagement. This doesn't imply being secretive, but rather allowing interactions to convert naturally. Maintaining intrigue through combination of confidence, emotional intelligence, and gradual disclosure can significantly impact how women react to men perceived as attractive. Consistency in behavior fosters trust and attraction. Women subconsciously notice when men are reliable, punctual, and true to their word. Predictable patterns of respect and attentiveness signal maturity and stability. Trustworthiness communicates confidence and emotional reliability, traits that enhance both initial attraction and long-term interest. Consistency in small and large actions builds credibility, subtly reinforcing the perception of dependability and suitability for connection. Displaying genuine curiosity about a woman's world can spark strong reactions. Women often respond positively when men ask thoughtful questions about interests, experiences, or opinions. This demonstrates attentiveness, empathy, and a desire to understand beyond surface level traits. Engaging curiosity fosters emotional connection, signaling both intellectual compatibility and interest in her individuality, which subconsciously heightens attraction and intrigue. Physical presentation remains influential but interacts with behavioral traits. Women often respond to grooming, posture, and style as cues for confidence and self-respect. Attention to personal appearance and communicates care, discipline, and social awareness when combined with charisma, humor, and emotional intelligence. These visual cues complement deeper traits, reinforcing instruction without being the sole determinant. Subtle displays of protection and care are often noticed subconsciously. Women may respond positively to men who show attentiveness in moments of need, whether through small gestures or emotional support. Protective instincts should be balanced with respect and empowerment, communicating reliability without overstepping boundaries. These nuanced actions reinforce emotional safety and enhance attraction through thoughtful behavior. Energy and enthusiasm can be contagious. Women often respond to men who exude passion for their goals, hobbies, or life experiences. Enthusiasm communicates vitality, confidence, and engagement with life. Sharing energy authentically can create emotional resonance and inspire interest, highlighting the appeal of men who live with purpose and positivity rather than passively navigating life. Demonstrating self-respect sadly communicates value. Women often perceive men who set boundaries, maintain standards, and respect themselves as more attractive. Self-respect interacts with confidence and emotional intelligence, signaling maturity and the capacity for balanced relationship. These behaviors are often more influential than overt displays of wealth or status, reinforcing the appeal of inner qualities over superficial markers. Expressing gratitude is surprisingly impactful. Women often respond positively to men who notice and appreciate efforts, kindness, or support both in themselves and others. Gratitude communicates humility, awareness, and emotional depth. A regular, genuine acknowledgement fosters connection, demonstrating social intelligence and empathy, which are core traits women subconsciously associate with long-term compatibility and attractiveness. Showing patience and listening actively enhances expression. Women often react positively to men who allow them space to express themselves without interruption or judgment. Active listening signals respect, attentiveness, and emotional intelligence. Being patient, responding thoughtfully, and validating perspectives strengthens rapport, creating a deeper emotional bond that amplifies both interest and perceived compatibility. Displaying versatility in conversation and behavior increases appeal. Women often notice men who can navigate humor, deeper discussions, playful banter, and casual topics seamlessly. Versatility signals intelligence, adaptability, and social competence. Balancing lightheartedness with depth communicates emotional balance and charisma, traits that enhance attraction beyond initial impression based on looks alone. Subtle acts of chivalry, when genuine, are still appreciated. Women often respond positively to small gestures of consideration, such as offering assistance, opening doors, or showing attentiveness in practical ways. These behaviors signal respect, care, and social awareness. The key is authenticity when acts of kindness are sincere rather than performative. They reinforce attraction through thoughtful, socially intelligent behavior. If this video was useful to you, be sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next one. Displaying curiosity about personal growth can be attractive. Women often respond to men who are reflective, self-aware, and open to learning. Sharing experiences of growth, lessons learned, or challenges overcome signals maturity, resilience, and emotional intelligence. This balance of humility and confidence creates a compelling image, appealing both intellectually and emotionally, which deepens interest beyond surface level traits. Humor that aligns with empathy strengthens attraction, Women often respond to playful interactions that are considered and attuned to context. Humor used skillfully to entertain contact or listening tension signals social awareness and emotional intelligence. With combined with active listening and attentiveness, it enhances rapport, creating moments of connection that are memorable and emotionally resonant. Emotional reciprocity fosters deeper reactions. Women often respond positively when men match their energy, emotion, or engagement level without overwhelming or withdrawing. Mirroring emotional cues subtly demonstrates understanding, empathy, and attentiveness. This balance enhances attraction by creating comfort and familiarity. Similarly, relational compatibility through nuance, social and emotional intelligence. Confidence in navigating uncertainty is attractive. Women often notice men who remain composed, proactive, and adaptable when faced with ambiguous situations. The ability to manage unpredictability signals resilience, maturity, and confidence. Demonstrating confidence without rigidity shows flexibility and emotional intelligence. Traits women subconsciously associate with reliability and relational potential. Sharing stories or experiences authentically creates connection. Women often respond to men who can communicate life events, insights, or personal perspectives, engaging and genuine ways. Storytelling conveys depth, relatability, and social intelligence while fostering curiosity and emotional resonance. Authentic narratives enhance attraction by creating shared understanding and a sense of intimacy without forcing disclosure of vulnerability. Subtle expressions of admiration can elicit strong responses. Women often react positively to men who notice uniqueness in behavior, intellect, or character. Expressing appreciation and genuine understand manner communicates attentiveness, respect, and emotional intelligence. This approach fosters trust and intrigue, emphasizing inner qualities rather than superficial traits, enhancing attraction sustainably. Lastly, the combination of authenticity, presence, and emotional intelligence derives men's reactions more than any singular trait. Women often respond strongest to men who are confident, emotionally attuned, socially aware, and genuinely interested. Physical appearance may spark initial attention, but deeper attraction emerges from behavioral and psychological cues. Cultivating a blend of self-assurance, empathy, and attentiveness ensures interactions are meaningful, memorable, and compelling, creating genuine attraction that goes beyond expectations. Thank you for watching. See you soon.